Good morning,
Morning.
all Avon representatives out there. Excuse me, that was bad. I am coming to you today with Bronwyn
Hi.
because we're going to tell you what we did last week. But first, what I want to talk about is recognition. Okay, so the $1,000 Club is a big club to be in. It's pretty awesome. So I want to do a shout out to Colleen Tangway in Maine. Her sales for campaign 7 were $13.98. Good job. And then Mary and Martha, the M&M team for campaign 6 were $1,095. Great job.
Wow.
Campaign 7, Martha and Mary had $16.98. So how do you get sales like that
That's
every
awesome.
single campaign? How do you think they do it, Bronwyn?
I think they do it because they consistently get their books out and they're probably following up with their customers.
Yep, and that's a big plus. You know, if you follow up with your customers, you will get sales. But I'm sure they don't put out 10 brochures. What do you think?
Oh gosh, they probably put out a couple hundred. I
Yes.
have no idea.
So what we want to do is we want to talk to you today about what we talked about last week on the video, which was the power of 10 every single day. So Bronwyn and I went out 2 days last week. She put out 10 books. I put out 10 books. And Colleen was with us on one day. She put out 10 books. So what did we do, Bronwyn? Show them the sign.
Oh, here's the sign right here.
Yep. And what did we do?
We,
How hard was that?
It was really, this is actually one of my favorite ways to get books out. So you stand there, one person holds a sign, and the other person has their books, and we find a busy intersection where people are stuck at the red light.
Where there's not a homeless person.
Where there's
And
not.
sometimes it's pretty hard to find a corner without one.
Yeah.
But we just got to get there earlier in the morning than they do.
Yeah.
So like she says, one holds a sign, one puts the books out. What are some of the responses that you got last week doing it?
Well, you know immediately when somebody wants a book. So they look over, you can tell they're reading it. They'll look straight ahead, no eye contact, you just keep walking. And some people's eyes light up and their window rolls down and you run over and you give them a book and you just have a couple seconds to say something like refer them to the web store or that you're looking for people that want to join.
Partners.
Quick, and you have to be quick because we don't want to get run over.
Yeah, and we do a lot of walking. You get exercise.
Get
so
a
that's
lot
a big
of exercise.
So that's a big plus because when the light is green, when the light's red, we walk all the way to the end of the street.
Right.
When it's when it's green, we walk all the way back.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what we want to do. We want to get out there every day.
And it doesn't take that long.
Yeah.
It's quick.
Yeah.
You'd be amazed how quickly 10 books leave your hands.
And people were excited.
Yeah.
Right? They were
Yes,
glad.
because we want to get them in people's hands that actually want the books.
Yep.
So it's a lot like tossing in that you don't know who you're going to, I mean, it's not like tossing at all. I take that back. You're actually getting the books in people's hands that want them.
Yep. So that's what we want.
Yeah.
We want people that want us. So by doing that, by putting out 10 books every single day, that's 50 books a week. Okay, that's 100 books one campaign.
Yeah.
So today it's a rainy day. We couldn't do it. Wrong. You can hand out 10 books in the thrift stores, in the grocery stores. Yeah. I got a wonderful recruit last week she got a book at the thrift store, called me with an AVON order. And I converted her into a representative. So that was really cool. So that's what you want to do is offer them the opportunity when they call you to give you the new order. So getting new customers every single campaign increases
your sales. You want to try to get at least 2 every single campaign.
Yeah, 2 recruits is really, really doable every campaign when you're putting out 100 books. So minimum, how many books do you order?
Oh, at the very minimum, 100.
Yeah.
But but more, usually more in the holidays when there's holidays coming around.
Yeah. So when you're getting a new customer, you add up your new customer sales, take out the commission, invest it back into books so you're not taking it out of your income. Every time you get a new customer, figure out the commission from that and then buy more books. So increase your books. So spring is here, summer's coming. So that's what we want to do. We want to get our books out to people who want them. So I challenge everybody this week to try that. Give me your feedback because, I mean, we had great results. We had really good results. She had a bus driver stop. What happened with that?
Oh my gosh. It was so funny. She was driving a big metro bus, right? So she's at the stoplight and she hangs out the door. She actually gets out of her seat, hangs out the door, and says, "Hey, I want a book. Come over here." So I ran over and gave her a book, and then she turned to everybody else in the bus and said, "Anybody else want a book?" Because she saw that I had a handful of them, and I just thought it was cute. I thought, gosh, this lady needs to be here. She needs to be an Avon lady.
So those are the responses we're getting from standing on street corners, and it's so simple. You can market 4 corners with 8 people and get out 100 books in no time at all to people that want Avon, people that like us. Make sure we always have a recruiting flyer, right, in the books.
Yeah.
And we tell them that there's a sample in there for them to enjoy. Also, call me because you can get some more free samples if it's something that you want.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that it's a great way to get out and do it. So I challenge you this week to make it happen and have a great week out there. And I wanted to do one more recognition. We have 3 new girls into the leadership program in the BerryBest team. So Dolly Patterson has Karma Jackson, who is in Lacey, Washington. Congratulations for getting into leadership and being the best of the best. And then Colleen Tangway had Aaron in Maine. Colleen was very busy. She also had Shannon in Maine. So she got 2 new leadership representatives to join her in the advancing their pay. So if you're interested in getting into that program, you can get checks every 2 weeks from Avon. Bonuses are amazing. And then the friendships that you build from the people in your team are also great. So thank you, Bronwyn, for being here. It was a lot of fun today. We're walking on the streets with Bronwyn this week, and we're going to do it again every single day. Get your 10 books out and give me feedback on what happened when you get your 10 books out. So enjoy the great weather, the spring, and we'll be back at you next week. God bless. Have a great week. Bye.
Bye.